Hey, welcome back everyone, or welcome everyone, sorry. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainy Day Skyblock server, Season 7 and Episode 10. Alright, so I've done a few things. So I've gone around and just added a few more decorations, just made me of the grass. I did do a river, but only did a small one, going through here. I could have gone a little bit further over here, but I need this space for more buildings, I think. So I might do something over here, I'm not quite sure what. But yeah, so it's basically just a little river that goes down, and it's I did cobbled deep slate at the bottom and at the sides there, just to make it look a bit darker when you get closer. Yeah, so there we go. Now, as you can see, I also have some copper golems hanging around. I released or created like about 30 of them and thought I'd just let them roam. Eventually they will oxidize, so this guy is getting close to full oxidization, and once they fully oxidize, then they will become statues, which I think would look great. I don't mind that, but yeah, it just would take it'll take a while for them all to do it. Now, I'm not quite sure whether they are all hanging around or whether some of them have fallen off into the water or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I think there's a few over here. Yeah, there's a couple there. Yeah, so anyway, they're hanging around. All right. What else did I do? I made this is a fence that goes around. It's not even, it just goes all over the place. But yes, so that's what I've done. Now this is a fence that is actually in the Discworld, and if we go and have a look at what it says the circumfence danger. So a circumfence is a fence that goes around the circumference of the disc. So there we go. I thought that'd be something interesting to do. Yeah, so that's that. All right. So in regards to grinding that I've done, not too much. I have completed the nether trees. Oops, it's not what I wanted. NV. I have completed the nether trees, so I can pull this down. So let's see if I can quickly do this. I don't need to go any more than advanced for these. They are so frustrating that yeah, as soon as I get to advanced, we move on to the next thing. So I have done that. So let's just take this all down. I do need to do mushrooms, but I think I might do them where I've got the trees over there at the moment, although I do have some acacia trees there, basically just trying to get some acacia specials so that I can build whatever spawner that gives me. So that's one of the things that I do want to do this episode, is build at least a couple of, or a standard spawner area. So I do have some redstone, so I think that gives me sniffer spawners. I have some acacia, but I only have 17 and I need like 18 to get 2. So I want to get, that's why I've got the acacia growing there. I want to get the get some acacia specials. I haven't got them chunk growing though, that would take too long. I've just got an acacia every few blocks, and I think there's a couple of other ones as well. I think there's sort of like, I think acacia gives camel, but I'm not sure. But I also want to do others as well, spider spawners and goat spawners and so on. I want to have at least one of each one, just because. Yeah, so that's that. what else have I done? Not too much else, I don't think. I have been doing a little bit of slaying to try and get the slaying skill points up for the final version of Sweeping Slash. I'm at about 55,000 out of 78, so nearly, and that's just for the first one. I'll take all of this down at some point, but right now I'll leave it. Let's just see what I can sell out of all that stuff that I got. Okay, $53. Yeah. All right. So I do want to get this. So I'll take this down to try and get some specials. Now the other thing I did was I did a here I did the glowstone, and I am pretty close to getting advanced with it. Where am I up to? Yeah. Oh well, not close quite. So let's go down a level, and we'll go and see how we go. It's probably easier, instead of trying to go fast, is just to go slow and get them all. Trying to get the right angle and speed to get everything. There we go. All right, and then I go up. So I only did 2 levels. I don't need to get it any more than advanced. So yeah, so I've only got the ability to do 2 levels anyway. Easily, I could fly and just take them all out, but yeah, it's a little bit tricky to do it with the console. So that's why I've got the steel bars here to lean against, and I've only got 2 levels of steel bars. All right, so that gets me up to 1600. I think I was at about 1000. So where am I here? So I think this should get me up to 2500. Yeah, so let's just try and get there as quick as possible without going too fast. Okay. Alright, so there's 2200. Okay. Yeah, I should easily make it. I don't think I'll even bother with the bottom level. I'm just going to go straight for the top level here. $2,400 and there we go. Alright, so that's advanced. Okay, so next I think is torch flower. Come on. Study. And we'll look at crop. And yeah, we have torch flower. Okay. So, alright, let's just get rid of any stuff that I did get from that. Yeah, not many at all. Okay, alright, I'll throw out the rest of that stuff. I don't really need it. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. And that's it. Okay, I still have that tsunami key there. It's been stuck up in my offhand for a while. Completely forgot about it. Okay, so torch flower. Is these torch flower seeds. Okay. Alright, let's just grab an inventory. And put on MP64. Okay, alright, I'll grab, I don't need a whole inventory more, so let's just grab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That will do. If it's not enough, that's fine. Okay, put that down. Oh, way too much actually. Not too bad. Okay, alright, whatever. Alright, there we go. So I've got to wait for them to grow. So that's that. So like I said, mushrooms next for trees, but I've got to get rid of those. Farming, like I've just done down there. I've already got to fishing number 5, so that's fine. I think that's it actually. Mining. Yeah, I've got to do mining. I haven't done too much mining. I have been slack with the mining. All right, so okay, let's see what else is there. Okay, missions, because yeah, I think I've got some missions that I haven't mentioned. Let's go into missions, and we'll go into hard. Okay, so it's none of those. Go into bonus. So I got the boat. I don't know whether I mentioned that, but I did get the boat. That gave me a tsunami key and cloud coins. The white armor I think I did while we were watching, and yeah, the obsidian. So here, yeah, I don't need to worry too much about most of those. Okay, so I go into island missions. Wrong one. Okay, so which one did I get? I'm sure I got something here. Maybe not. Okay, so unlock master in 3 underworld studies. So I've got that. So that's a tornado key. So the study items in underworld, only a few to go. Max level in upgrades. I want to upgrade my sprites before I upgrade levels. Dungeon runs I haven't done. Coloured wool I can get, but I need to get 300, so I'm just going to wait until I either can farm sheep or get it from Sky Depot and deposit a total of 1 million. I'll get there. There we go. Now, I did find out what was going on here. So I came in here a couple of times and looked in here, and I've gone, why is there only 1 item? And I worked out that if I go all the way through, because I have blocked off the other side, for some reason, this was all backed up. So what was happening was the golems were grabbing an item, searching through all the chest, and then not doing anything, and just keep searching through the chest, and they wouldn't put it in here. Now, the only difference that I could find between this chest and these chests was this one was a double chest here and here. So yeah, so I ended up I broke that chest, made it only small, and they started putting stuff into it. So now this one here has got a whole heap of stuff in here, which I've got to sort out. So there we go. So that's what the issue was. So I was having a lot of stuff that was coming through and getting to here, but these weren't putting it into the overflow chest. So I have no idea why. Seeing that they can open these, I don't know why they couldn't open. Sorry, seeing as they open these and put stuff in here, I don't know why they couldn't put stuff in here on a single chest. Maybe that's just part of their behavior, and nobody told me. So there we go. So I've tidied this up a bit. I still have that there. I could probably put some stairs up here, but that's fine. But I do need to come in here and sort all this out. Yeah, so there we go. I think that's about it. Now, like I said, I did get the boat mission. So this can be pulled down, and this is where I want to start doing the standard spawner things. Now, if I look in my list of things I can do, so sniffer spawner is redstone, so I can do 2 redstones. I'd like to do a few more. The cactus is just never going to happen because it's way too hard to get cactus. That's the goat spawner. Acacia expert, so that's why I want to get one more acacia expert, because then I can get a second camel spawner. And then we have bogged is nether quartz, and pumpkin spider is pumpkin. And I have 1 special pumpkin. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. All right. So there we go. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else that I've done. All right, let's go and open these crates, these keys. Okay, $50,000 is not bad. Higher spawner. Okay, villager egg. I do have a few villager eggs that I can use. I just got to set up the area in my university. And finally, mystical, elite, and skydust. So what did I get for the mystical? First strike, value picker, Slayer 4. Holy cow. What do I have here? I've got Slayer 3. I'm going to have to keep that for diamond, which is when, oh, it's 18 days. That wouldn't be any point. It's a waste to have it sitting there for 18 days. Yeah, okay. All right, I think I might head back, think about what I want to do for that. Yeah, so I think I might take a break and we'll come back afterwards. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, I'm just back from going and buying 1,000,000 lottery tickets because I just went and grabbed some enhanced lapis to try and do some enchanting and got Slayer 4 to go with Slayer 4. I don't think I've ever had Slayer 5. I think I think I had Slayer 5 once in season 1 or 2. Was like an extremely lucky enchant. So yeah. So now I have Slayer 3 already on my sword, but now that I've got 2 Slayer 4s, I might as well just do it. So Slayer 4 is, Slayer 4 is Slayer 5. That's 5 levels. I don't know whether I've got enough to do this. 5 levels, it should be right. There we go, Slayer 5. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, no point keeping it in storage for 18 days. Then there's only like another 24 to 30 days after that. I might as well just use it. So yeah, so there we go. So I now have a slaying 5. So getting 2 blaze knowledge for most. Got a 12 there. 6, 7. So yeah, so this will be quite good to get my yeah, to get up to the next levels. Now, what am I at? 970. So let's go over here. I think I've got to get rid of that slaying sword skin ability because it just doesn't do anything as far as I can see. So I might as well just get rid of it unless I get something else. But so let's get onto the sweeping slash once this is finished. There we go. So sweeping slash for 30 seconds. And again, yeah, I'm getting a little bit over or under depending on how fast I'm going. 100 skill points per second. So by the time I get up to 30 seconds, yeah. So I'm up to 60,000. Actually going under 100, so there we go. Okay, I've got my cloud pass up to 31. Now I haven't done cloud pass for a while, and I do have some hatch packs. What are these? Value picker and first strike. Okay, let's clean up and then I'll do some I'll do the cloud pass to see what we get. So value picker was that one, and first strike is that one. If I go into PV1, I'll put hooked and hooked away. Okay. Let's go back again to the mob area, and we have blaze spawners. Let's whoop. Okay, so let's do all of these. Okay. All right, so right, not quite sure why I have this here. I think I grabbed it out for something, but I can't remember what it was. And the lapis, because I've now got Slayer 5, I will put the lapis there for now and we'll save it for another time. Okay, so let's go in and do pass. Now I'm not near the end, but we can collect whatever we've got. Claimed. Alright, so we up to here. Cosmetic key, XP, tornado key, 500 cloud coins, 85,000 sky dust, and there we go. Alright, so I only got like 6 more levels. But now that I've got Slayer 5 and I'm getting towards the sweeping edge, sweeping slash, should be a bit easier to get. Alright, so whoop, crates. We'll go for the tornado key. Cell wand, hatch pack, and that. So let's go for the cosmetic. A steampunk case, and we'll open that. Steam trail, okay, and let's open that. Did we get a legendary? Let's just look at what I've got. Okay, so legendary pet is a lion. I think I've already got a lion. I do. And flamingo. I already have the flamingo. Okay. All right. The other ones haven't opened yet, so let's put that in there. And we'll head back to the island. Okay, I only got 3 minutes to wait until Storm Broker is here, so we'll go and have a quick look at that. So yeah, right, what have I got to do? Okay, so this area here is fairly straight. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bridge over here, but just a very basic one. So I think what I'll do is let's go over here. We'll grab okay, so I'll grab these, those, that, those, those, and those. We'll see what we can make. I'm not going for anything special. So let's have a look. So if I go, let's just make it too wide. So if I go 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, back again. There we go. Very basic bridge. I could probably come in and swap some of them out for... In fact, I might do that quickly now. So I'll take that one, and that one, and we'll swap them out for that one, and that one. So I could probably do the same for a couple of stairs and so on, which I'll do later. Actually, no, I've got enough time now, so let's quickly grab some tough brick stairs, tough brick walls, and I think that's about it. So if I come in and replace these with those and that there, if I just go that one and that one, and then come over here and we'll go that one and that one, and then I will replace that and that. Whoops. And I'll replace that one, that one, that one, and that one. And I think that should probably do. Yep, there we go. So a little bridge, bit textured, just to go over and onto this island. So hopefully now the these copper golems that have gotten caught can head back over if they want. Don't know what I'm going to do over there. We'll see. There we go. All right. So not a bad little session. I have Zaya 5, which is fantastic. I don't know what else I need on that apart from Voidbringer. I'd have to check. Yeah, I'd have to check. Anyway, short pointy stick of death. Yeah, I renamed it. I don't know why. I think there was a joke going around about sticks of death. Okay, so yeah, there we go. All right, so I think I will keep going with my slaying to try and get 18 minutes for the slaying skill. So try and get up to 70. I don't need 78,000 because I've got the trait that gives me a 5% discount. So that's, what's that? That's 3,900. So I only need to get to 74,100. Yeah, okay. So I need to get to about 74,000 before I get up to the next skill point. But then I've got to get 2 more skill points. So I think the skill points, I've said this last time, I think the skill points for slaying are a little bit off. I've currently got, for mining, and I've barely done any mining, I've got my mining up to the special ability, and I think I've also got more skill points now available with barely doing any mining. Yet here I am doing prestiging mobs after mastering multiple times to try and get the extra skill points to get this up to level 3. It's just very weird. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I think I might take a break and we'll consider what else we need to do, and I'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I've been doing a bit of grinding, also a bit of enchanting. So let's have a look first at my sword. So I've been trying to get my my enchants up on my sword. I had a look and found that there was quite a few level 2 enchants that I was missing on the sword. So let's just see what I have. So if we go in here, there we go. So so for mortal enchants, durable, grinder 3, poison blade, and ruination I have. For epic, critical 3 I have, gash 3 I have, Skull Crusher 3 and Zeus 5. Yeah, Skull Crusher 3 is there. And Mystical, Arcane, I've only got one, but that's okay. I'm not really too worried about that, but I've got Failsafe, First Strike, Guillotine 3, I mean I just put it on because it was there. Hunter 5, sorry. Lifesteal 5 is there. Slayer 5, which is fantastic, and Voidbringer 3, which I thought I'd put on so that I didn't have to do it later. So that is almost completely maxed. Now, the other stuff that I do need to do is have a look at just the vanilla unlocks. So I don't think you can get sharpness any more than that, but Unbreaking 5 is available with Gold Expert, and Looting 5 I've got. So yeah, I can get Looting 6 once I get to Endermite Advanced, and Unbreaking 5 and Unbreaking 6 I can get with various mining. So yeah, but that's a fairly good sword. I'm pretty happy. Well, I mean, it's a very good sword with Slayer 5 and Zeus 5 and so on. So I'm very happy with that. So there we go. Now, the other things that I wanted to look at, I did actually write a few things down. I should have been doing this all the way through, because usually I get to recording a video and forget what I was going to say, and then after I recorded it, I've gone, oh, I meant to talk about that. Okay, so I have 3,238 cloud coins on the side there. So if I go into Pass, so I still haven't got my cloud pass up to scratch or up to the max, but I'm getting there. But what I can do, I think, is I can go into Void, and I think I can just purchase it from here now. So let's try it. There we go. So I've purchased that. So now I'm down to 1,238. So that's good. So while I am in that pass, let's go back into Pass again. It says I can claim 7 rewards. So let's go back and see where we're up to. So claimed. So here we go. So we have Skydust, money, hollow pack, Vidami key, XP, and we're up to there. So I've got 7 to go there, and then we're up to the last row. So still lots of XP to go, but I've got plenty of time. I've got like 18 days or so. So yeah. Okay, so let's just open that hatch pack while we're here. Okay. All right, are any of these available? No. Okay, all right, so let's just put that out of the way for now. Okay, all right. Now what I do want to do, I might wait until after this and do it off camera, but what I do want to do is, I do have the cloud coins, and I also now have quite a bit of Skydust. I want to update these. So if I go into here and go into upgrades, I can... sorry, I've already upgraded these. Yeah, so these are, let me just check, because these are the universals, so I'm pretty sure I've upgraded these, yes. And up here, let's have a look. Yes, I've updated all of those. So down here, I have a yeah, so only Earth. So let's upgrade this to cloud coins, and then I can go in and upgrade all of these. So I'll do that later. But yeah, what I might do is go through all of these and oh, these are the Skydust ones. Okay, they're already been done as well. So yeah. Alright, so I'll do this, yeah, but I need to upgrade all of the bottom ones. So I've got 6 over there, 3 here, and then I've got to go through and make sure they're all upgraded with Skydust as well. So I'll do that, and that will hopefully start getting me some more resources. As you can see here, there's another thing I wanted to talk about. My copper golems, although he's a little bit standing in a corner there, but yeah, copper golems have mostly oxidized, and I like that. So yeah, so there we go. So now I have a whole heap of copper golem statues that are in mid action. There's quite a few over here. So walking over that way, standing still, walking, and so on. So yeah, so I'm just going to leave them. Oh, there's this one guy. He just refuses to oxidize. Hello. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. Back again. Okay, so yeah, yeah, this one guy, he's oxidizing. I think he's only got one stage to go, but he's taking a long time. All the other ones have all oxidized. There we go. All right. So yeah, I rather like them. All right. What else have we got? Okay, I have been doing some. Okay, so in doing the sword enchants to try and get up to that level, I have been doing. What have I got? Yeah, I've been progressing with sweeping slash. Yeah, so efficient mob grinder. I did actually upgrade this. This is a skin ability, and I only had it at level 1. I upgraded it to level 3. Which gives me extra, I think it's extra Skydust and extra XP as well, so it makes it a little bit more worth it. I don't think I was getting too much out of the level 1, but once this finishes, I can do the sweeping slash. But you can see there, I've still only got 1 skill point, but I'm 60,000 towards 84,000, so I only got like 20,000 to go before I get up to the second skill point, and then another 90,000 to go to get the last one. And once I got the last one, yeah, things will start flying. So yeah, but yeah, so doing well. So there we go, that's ended. So yeah, continuously on there. But if you have a look at the leaderboard for mobs killed, which is here, I am 18, which I think is, there we go, so 483,000, nearly 500,000 mobs killed, which is rather surprising because I'm, you know, semi-casual solo player, but yet and all I'm trying to do is get sweeping slash 3, and yeah, number 18 on the leaderboard. Everything else is, you know, 100, 120, 140 or something like that, but this is like 18, so yeah, there we go. Now the other thing I have been doing is I did do quite a few dragon parties. There were a few yesterday and today. So if we have a look at how we're going, so I've got yeah, 8, 19, just looking at the max scales, 12, 15, so quite a lot of max scales going on. In regards to special scales, I did end up getting up to 9 rainbow scales and 7 black scales. I'll probably use those black scales rather soon. I also I did get a something else, another white, which I ended up selling for some ridiculous amount. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, yeah. But I mean, I've got over 6 million now, so yeah. So there we go. So that's special scales. So I think that's about it. Now, yeah. So I think what I will do is, yeah, what I'm going to do now is just concentrate on getting the sprites all completely leveled up, and then I'll see how much Skydust I've got left over. If I have enough left over, I'll try upgrading some of the island upgrades so I can get that mission for the 3 max island upgrades. But there we go. All right. I think I will go into warp crates, and let's see if we can open these keys that I've got. So tornado. Okay, 3 thunders. Chrome hatch pack's not bad. Let's go to the thunder. Nothing much there. Okay, and one more. Okay, and let's go and open the tsunami. I did get 7 more thunders. Okay. Okay, I also got some currency, so that's okay. At least these thunders will give me another tornado key. I wonder if I can just... Yeah, I think I'll just open these without worrying too much about what they are. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6... So, let's just open them. I did get an extra key there, so that's good. Got a cosmetic key, that's great. Okay, oops. Alright, so another tornado key. I'm just going to open it. Mortal custom enchant books. And plus some normal ones. Ruination, gold hardening, and yeah, sky. Okay. And the cosmetic. An alien case. And duplicate shards. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I might head back. And see if I can put some stuff away, and then I will take a bit of a break. So let's go over here. And I will go put that there, that there, dried lionfish, crimson composite, forged gold. Is that it? Yep. Okay. Alright. I think I will just go in the corner and toss some stuff I don't want. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Skies. Gold hardening. Gold hardening. Lure I don't need. Okay. Don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, alright, so the rest I'll go and put away later, but there we go. Alright, so yeah, that's it. So I need to keep grinding slaying to try and get that skill point up. But yeah, I think if I get a dragon party, I will go and do that. The only other thing I've got is if I have a look at contract. I have done a couple of contracts today, which were Twined Fate, where I got some grinding attributes from another player and 1,000 to grinding attribute. Yeah, this one here is a wager. I'm not quite sure whether this is really a good idea. Let's have a look. 250,000 for 10,000. 25. I'm not going to do that. I've got 6 million, but I can't really afford the Sky Dust loss. So yeah, all right. Okay, well, I'll go and keep upgrading these sprites, and I'll be back after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, it has been a little while, so I have done some stuff. Let's go and have a look. Now, I did a dungeon party, a clash party earlier on today. It went for quite a while. I only had a chance to do around about an hour. But yeah, I got a lot of scales. I think I've put them all in here already. What have I got here? So yeah, okay, I need to get rid of some of these. So let's have a quick look. So vitality, oops, is up here, I think. Yeah, here's vitality. Yeah, so look at this, I'm maxing out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, okay, so vitality 1's, let me just grab that, whoops, and I'll put those vitalities, these are 1's, so I'll keep those, and these are 1's, so I'll just put 1 there and I'll take those. Okay, same here, these are 2, so let's just put 1 there and grab those, and I'll grab those. I might as well grab a whole heap. And here, so I'm going to basically wipe out all of my vitalities. Actually, I might keep 24, because that's how many I would need if I wanted to do a complete vitality set. But yeah, so let's just okay, so vitality 1's, vitality 2's, vitality 3's. Okay, so that's all of those. I'll go and recycle those. So specialist is here. That's specialist 2. So specialist 2 is full now already, so I'll just put that down there. That is trainer, which is up here. This is trainer 1. So yeah, that's full already, so I'm gonna do that, and I think I'll grab another stack of those. Okay, those are these as well. Zoologist is here. That's zoologist 2, which is now full, so let's put that down there. And we have skilled 2 as well, so skilled is there. Skilled 2, now sometimes it doesn't actually put them in. I don't know why. For some reason it just lags and misses it completely, and it just goes into the overflow. So yeah, not quite sure. And that one's enchanter. So enchanter's there. That's enchanter 1. I'll put down there and start a new stack. There we go. All right. So these are all spare scales that I can go and recycle. So I'll do that later. But yeah, now what I also did is if I go into my PV1. In that dragon clash party, I did get I think 1 or 2 blacks or something like that, black scales, and I think I got a 1 or 2 rainbows as well. So what I thought I would do was I had something like 7 black scales or 6 black scales, so I put the black scales on my armor. So you can see here I have 11 out of 11, and they're all bossing. So I put 3 black scales on this and 3 bossing 30s, and I did the same for my chest armor. So that's got 11 bossing 30s on it to make it 330. So that's quite good. I'm not worried about white scales. I'm never going to get enough bossing whites to matter. So I'm just going to stick with the black scales. So I do have 3 more that I can put there and 3 more that I can put there. But if we come down here and have a quick look, I have 1. So I've only got 1 black scale. So I just need to go and try and get some more. But it's sort of like it's a snowball. Now that I've put 6 more bossing 30s on my armor, that's another 180 bossing. So that will get me another scale per dragon or something like that. So it just gives me more and more scales. I do have 10 rainbows. I am planning on doing a rainbow set, but I think I'll wait a little bit longer till I get some more. And I have white slaying, white fishing, and white specialist. I did have white something else. I can't remember what it was, that I did sell. So yeah, there we go. So that's what I did this morning with the dragon clash and my armor. So this armor is getting along quite well. I'm rather happy with that. I think that's probably the best set of bossing armor I've ever had, and it's and I can still put another 180 bossing onto it. So there we go. Now what else I've been doing is basically just slaying here. So you can see most of this stuff is down quite a bit, but if we have a look at my skill and we go into slaying, I was able to get sweeping slash up to level 3, which is fantastic. So if I so I come here now and go, actually what I'll do, let's just go into skins and go into my skin abilities, and I have efficient mob grinder, so I might just take that off. I don't really want to do that right at the moment. So now if I activate, it should activate sweeping slash, and there we go. So my XP, my experience levels, even though I'm at 377, are going up quite a lot, and I'm getting pass XP quite quickly. You can see there I did go and put in a whole heap of slaying pets, just to try and level them up. So yeah, like I've just got those to level 3 already. Cloud Pass is now at 49, so I've only got 5 levels to go. And this sweeping slash now lasts a minute, so that's level 4. Those pets, and keep going. There we go. Sweeping slash ended. Okay, so that was pretty good. So yeah, so there we go. So that's basically fantastic. That's what I was aiming for. I'm not really worried too much about slaying anymore, except to get the XP and what is it? The pass XP. Okay. So this stuff here now, Scholar and Skilled, I might keep them because I don't really, I mean, I don't really need them for anything else, but I might, if I want to, say, try and get fishing up a little bit. That'll get me, you know, the Scholar will get me the fishing. It's only a little bit of Scholar, but if I want to get the skill points for anything else, that'll help. But what I do want to do is, let's have a look at my armor sets again. So that's my bossing set. This is my mining set. So that's my mining set. So I'm happy with that for the moment. This is my fishing set, but all it is just hooked. So I do want to put better fishing on there, but it does mean I'm going to have to re-roll until I get hooked on each set. And I think that's what I might do. So now that I have that finished, the sweeping slash, I might recycle these and we'll see how we go with getting fishing. Now if we have a look at fishing, which is down here, I have 23 fishing, 75 scales. I can, and yeah, that's fine. That's more than enough. So I'll put fishing on it, and then I'll just see how I go with the re-rolling. So let's actually just quickly do that now. Actually, I'll just think about that. So these are my this is my set with Mystic. So that's got intelligence on it, the Mystic set. So if I do that, if I put those on, I will have intelligence 14, and then these I will keep there, and these, okay, let's just do it. So these are my worker set. This is my worker level 1, but that's okay, I'm not really worried too much. So let's do that, and I will go and grab my fishing scales. So there's 23, and did that not work? That is a fishing 74. It did work. Yep, okay. Yep, fishing 74. Alright. Okay, so let's go into Clash Recycle, and I'll start off with the helmet. Okay, actually what I might do is I'm just going to put all of these out of the way. Did I lose my fishing or not grab my fishing? I don't think that worked. Let's try again. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Plays up a little bit. Okay, so there, that was that one. Okay, so let's try again. We'll go back into Clash Recycle, and we'll do the chest. Okay, the legs and the feet. Okay, so let's put these back in here. Okay. What happened there? Did I have that on there? I'm not quite sure. All right. White specialist. Okay. I must have had. Yeah, I must have had a white specialist on there. Okay. Oh, well, that's okay then. Another white for me. Okay, so let's go into... can I do Clash Forging? No. Clash? Alright, okay. So... Alright, let's go in and we'll go with the helmet first. 1, 2, 3. So fishing. And this needs another 2 more. 1 and 2. And I get Black Dragon, Heavy Hitter, Jackhammer. Okay, so I will need to re-roll that. So let's go with the chest. One, 2, 3, and I need 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes. Coin Hunt, Collector, and Heavy Hitter. Okay. The leggings need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I got hooked on that one. That's fantastic. One less that I have to worry about. Okay, and then the boots. Boots, I should only need 4. Yes. Oops. And Dragon Slayer, Heavy Hitter, Knight. Okay. Alright, so there we go. So there is my fishing set, which I now have to try and get hooked onto all of them. So if I go into Clash again, God, what is wrong with me? Clash, and we go into Armor Forging and reroll. I don't think I've got too many rerolls. So Black Dragon, yeah, 5. Okay, so no. Heavy Hitter, no. Jackhammer, no. I'll just do Collector. I don't know which one is best, so no. And Magic, last one, no. Okay, so yeah, so it is going to need quite a lot of rerolls. So let's go back into PV1 and I'll put these back in here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so there we go. That's pretty much all I did. In doing the all of that slaying, I did get a little bit of extra sky dust, and I already had some, and I already took some from here. So I came in here and I upgraded all of my sprites, and I'm pretty sure I now have all of them up to yeah, level 6 on everything. So yeah, Let's just check down here. Yep, level 6. Level 6. And level 6, yep. Pretty sure I've upgraded them all, which is fantastic. Means I get a lot more of everything. I have Underworld Fruit as my knowledge, so I think it's up to proficient. So still got a long way to go to get to expert for whatever that unlocks. And I also have a lot of pet coins. So one last thing before we take a break. Let's go. What am I doing? Let's go into pets and we will go and see if there's anything we can buy for these pet coins. Okay, I'm not going to worry about those. They are unlimited, but I'll leave it for now. Let's go to the second one. Elite and regular again. Go to third. I'm not typing in the command to go directly to each one because then I'd have to put my controller down, find the keyboard, put my fingers on the home keys, which as you can see I'm having a lot of trouble doing, and then type and then pick up the controller again. So I find sometimes it's just easier just to go pets and go here and then do it from here. Yep. Okay. Elite and regular again. Okay, one hollow hatch pack. I'll buy that. And I will also 6 hour one, I'll buy that. Okay, and then we go back to Island 6. And we have 5 chromes, so let's grab those. I'm not worried too much about buying the the lesser hatch packs unless I run out of eggs, in which case I might do it then. Okay, so let's just open this. So this is the hollow one. I'll just open it. I got a mythic or mystic or whatever it is. Mythic, yeah. And then I opened these chromes and I got legendaries and epic and mythic. So if we go into hatch, so let's see what we get. A leopard, epic leopard I've already got. Hyena I've already got. The only epic I need is an orca, I think. Yep. So uncommon, the only uncommon I need is a cow, which I didn't get. And then we go to a couple of mythics, which are still going. Okay, so legendary, I need a jellyfish. So I think I'll put a couple of legendaries in. And epic, I still need, actually I need orca and a whale. So let me just put that in there. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, that's it. I think I'll just head back and can't fly, of course. So that's pretty good progress. Yeah, pretty good progress. So I think in regards to grinding now, grinding now, I did get rid of the acacias there. Oh, that's what I wanted to do, yeah. So I got rid of the acacias there, so I will, I'll put mushrooms in here, but I think I might have to replace some things with mycelium so that they actually grow. And then I have to harvest these, which I haven't done. I've just been ignoring them. So there we go. All right, so that's it. I think I'll take a break. Sorry, yeah. The other thing I did want to just do is I want to do those standard mob spawners. So 36 redstone will get me four. Four. I think they're sniffer spawners. 18 acacias will get me 2. Whatever they are. What are they? Camel spawners, yep. And then I think we've got bogged and spiders. Oh, goat spawner. Goat spawner, I still need 3 more of these. And then yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So I do want to do that. So I do want to do that. I won't do that now though. But I do want to go up here and take this down and make at least 1 or 2. See how I go with the 4 sniffer spawners and the 2 camel spawners. I'll just put yeah, I'll put lava down here, and I will put the spawners up here, and see how I go. That's going to be a bit of an issue, a bit of tricky to try and fit everything in. But I could also. I can't really go down because I've already got the thing underneath. So I do want to go up, but yeah, I think I'll just see how I go with sniffer spawners, 4 sniffer spawners in the middle, and then camel spawners I might stick here. I don't know. I'll work it out. I don't have too much room, so I'll work it out. The other thing is I might simply just put it in a completely different area and just have 2 separate AFK points. But that's it. So I think I'll take a break and come back. So catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so what have I been doing? Okay, I have been mining and got my mining up to the last ore for Underworld. I have chopped down all of my mushrooms. So got my wood up to the last level, and have also chopped down all of my torch flowers. So got my crops up to the last level, which means I have completed the mission. So let's go have a look. I think it's island missions, and we go here. So we have. There we go, 500 cloud coins, unlock all study items in Underworld. So that's done. So that's something I do want to do, and I'm not too far away, I think. 3 island upgrades. If we go into island upgrades, so I have mob spawning enabled. I'm pretty sure that is counted as an island upgrade. I have island members up to max. So, Island warps used to be okay, but they added some extra warp, so I think that goes a little bit high. Pistons, redstone, spawners, I'm not quite sure. They might go a bit high as well. Same with hoppers. I think if I go into here, I don't think I have to do everything up to max, but let's try it. So let's go with cloudy weather up to max. I do not have too much sky dust though, so 45,000 and 90,000. Do I have 90,000? Let's try it and see. There we go, island upgrade. So that got me down to 5,000 sky dust. Oh boy. But at least it gave me that mission. That's fine. Look, I can handle that. I've been down to very little sky dust a couple of times in the past week, so that's okay. So 7 mystical enchant books. I would be rather happy if I got something really good from that. Let me check. Quality catch, guillotine, guillotine. Okay. Replanter is good. Quick draw. Prize crop and guillotine. Okay, nothing major, but I do get a replanter. I don't think I even have a replanter, so I will save that for diamond, I think. So let's have a look. So we have quality catch, guillotine, guillotine. Quality catch, guillotine. And I will toss this one. I don't really want that. There's another guillotine I don't want. Prized crop, quick draw, and replanter. So prized crop. Price crop I'm already maxed out. That's a level 3, so I might just see what I do have in there. Quick draw is up here, and replanter. I'm just going to put that in there. So priced crop. Let's just grab a couple of these and see what they are. Price crop 4, price crop 2. Price crop 2, 5, 2, 2. Okay, so I'll get rid of that one and we'll go with price crop 3, price crop 4, price crop 5, and all of these are price crop 2s. So if I go into Anvil, I can convert these to something else. Okay, so there's a price crop 4. Okay, seeing that I do have price crop 4 and price crop 5, I think what I'll do is I'll make these two price crop 5. And do I have price crop on here? I don't. So let's go back into Anvil then, and we will put price crop 5 on this hoe, because I already have another price crop 5. So there we go. Or ready for diamond. So there we go. So that's good. All right. Okay. While I'm here, I did actually end up getting some books as well. So what have we got here? Quality catch, crystallizer, steadfast, and skull crusher. So let me just accept all of them. And I'll put these up here. Okay, so we have Steadfast, Steadfast, Skull Crusher, Quality Catch. Steadfast, Steadfast, Skull Crusher, and Quality Catch I'm already maxed out there. If it's only a 1, so I'm not going to worry about it. Skull Crusher, I think I'll just throw that one. And Crystallizer. Crystallizer I don't have, so let's put that there. So let's just toss these ones as well. Okay, so in regards to the specials, that gives me enough for one of these. Okay, I'll take these out as well. And I'll take these out. Oops. So what else do I have? Nothing else there that really matters too much. 1 pumpkin, okay. Alright, so if we go into workbench and we go with okay, so there we go. Redstone Dust Special. Okay, it should work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 1 in just in case it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, I will make a ticket. Yeah, it did work. There we go. So sniffer. All right. So there we go. Okay, so acacia. Is camel, and cactus is goat. There we go. All right. Okay. I'm actually just going to put those away for now. I will come back because I need to work out exactly what I'm going to do with them. So yeah, so let's go back into missions again and just check to make sure I don't have anything else to collect. Go into hard, I'm pretty sure there's nothing there. No. Whoops. And if we go into bonus, nothing there. Okay. All right. So the thing that I do have though is my pass. I have completed the pass. So let's work out where we were. So we're in void there. So let's go back out and back into Underworld. And where were we up to? Oops. That's not good. Try again. Claimed. 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 Okay, so we're up to somewhere here. There we go. Okay, so Sprite key, cloud coins, Skydust, money, tsunami key, cosmetic key, XP, cloud coins, tornado keys, tsunami key, sprite key, cosmetic key, monthly crate key. And that's it. That's done. Okay. All right. So let's go back into PV. I will go into here and let's just put some things away. Okay, and I can put that away, and look, I might as well put that there. All right, and let's go into warp crates. Okay, so I don't want to grab anybody's thrown away stuff, so let's go into the tornado key. Yeah, okay. Cell wand. A collector. 32 by 32 collector. I'll check that out in a sec. Or I can check it out now. Crop study. So I don't know what crop study I have at the moment. I think it's only a 16 by 16. So that will be rather nice. What did I get there? XP, money, and weather totems. Okay. Alright, so tsunami, sprite, cosmetic, and then that. So let's go into PV2 again. And I will put all of these away. All right, we will go to the tsunami key. Oh, just normal random enchants. I don't want random enchants. Highest charge spawn. Charge spawner is nice, actually. I don't think I've got any charged blazers at the moment. Regular hatch packs, and did I get pet coins? Okay, let's do this one. Oh, some keys there. Didn't get them. Highest spawner, Skydust, and XP. All right. Let's just go and throw those away as well. Okay, sprite keys. I'm just going to open them. Knowledge. Ooh, 2 knowledge. That's not bad, actually. I rather like that. Okay, cosmetic keys. Again, I'll just open these. Nature and Phantom. Let's open these. Okay, a basic title. Okay. And is that a trail? No, that's a... Okay, that's a duplicate. That's okay. All right. So finally, we go for the March crate. Now, I'm not going to wait till April. It probably opens over the weekend, but yeah, I don't really care about that. So, all right. Wish me luck. Let's see if I can get some rerolls, and let's go. 1.5 million boots. Didn't get any rerolls, so let's see what we got. 1.5 million, 150 cloud coins, high spawner, rank, gold leaf, boots, cosmetic key, cow spawn egg, tsunami key, and hatch pack. Okay, all right, let's go back into here. And we'll put these away. I'll grab those hollow hatch packs, and I might as well, while I'm here, grab these regular hatch packs. And there's also some elites there, so let's open all of those. I'll just make sure I've got all of them, and then we've got a few more keys here. Okay, so let's open these regular hatch packs, elite hatch packs, and hollow hatch packs. Okay, so didn't get anything special. So again, let's put all these up here. Okay, so we have another cosmetic key. I will open that one. Give me something good. Alien. Okay, let's open that. Sprite jar. Okay, can't do much with that. And let's go and open our final 3 keys. Mortal and 7 thunder keys. I think I'll save them for another time. Okay, 3 sprite keys is good. Scale mail 1 million is great. 25,000 is okay. 10 million money. I might end up trying to buy some rainbows, I think. Okay, so I forgot all about it, that contract there. I did have a contract and I just completely forgot all about it. Okay, so what did I get here? Hardstring, Hermes, Fish Finder, Grinder, Gold. Okay, alright. Put those up there, put those up there. Let's grab these. I'm going to open the sprite keys, but I am not going to open the thunders. Okay, sorry about that. Got interrupted. So let's go back to the sprite keys. Skydust, money, and knowledge. Okay, not quite sure whether I've got enough to upgrade all of those. It's about 50,000 per, maybe even more actually, Skydust per, and I've got what, 5, 6, so it's going to be close. I'll probably wait until I get a bit more. Let me just open these as well. Okay. What was that? Oh, sharpness. Okay. All right. All right. I'm here. I might as well open these keys. And might even get me another. Yeah, should get me another tornado key. So let's just open them. Special collector. There's my tornado key. Little bit of money. Little bit of sky dust. So let's do the tornado key. And sky dust, special collector. And some, so what did I get? The book? Sharpness, catalyst, luck of the sea. Yeah, so catalyst was the one that I got. Okay, all right. PV2 I think is getting a bit full. Yep. So let's go into here. All right, I'm going to have to sort through all of those, but that wasn't a bad opening. Would have been nice to get a respin off the March crate, but that's okay. I'll have to sort those out. But yeah, so now I have to work out what I'm going to do. I do want to, like I mentioned, I just go into here and grab my pickaxe, take all this out. Yeah, so I do want to make this into the standard spawners, so I could probably stick camel spawners. You need to push them off, so I could probably stick camel spawners along here. Sniffer spawners you don't need to, but they do need a little bit of space, so I'll probably try and stick them in the middle as long as they don't land on top of the other spawners. And goat spawner, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't think I've ever actually done a goat spawner. So yeah, I'll have to have a look at that as well. So I think I will do some experiments on those, come back and we'll see how we go. But I'll also have to check and see how much I've been recording, because I'm not quite sure whether I've got enough time for much else to do. So yeah, I think I'll take a break and we'll come back. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I did a clash party earlier on today. It was about this length that you can see on the screen now, 2.5 hours left. I did get lots of scales. Took me forever to get them sorted in here, and if you actually have a look, like, yeah, my scales are getting quite full. I've already recycled probably about 300 of them, but yeah. But what I did get was I got about another 5 rainbows. I got 17 rainbows, so I'm thinking I've just got to get another 7 more to get my 24 rainbow set. I could obviously get more, but I'll aim for the 24. I do, however, also have 6 black scales, and I haven't put black scales on all of my my bossing. So that one's got 11 out of 11, that one's got 14 out of 14, but these are still only got 7 and 4. So if I go into Clash and Armor Forging, then I can go with so those ones, and then these ones, and then if I go with so 13 out of 13. And 10 out of 10. So there we go. Alright, so if I put those back on again and go into attributes, I have 1016 attributes, 1016 bossing levels at 508%. I don't think I've got any more bossing potions. I don't. So let's just go into market search bosses. Ooh, 5,000 is great. Let's grab some of them. We go. I might even. I'll just get 8 just for now. No particular reason. Just why not? Okay. If I drink that, go into PV1, fill up the rest of my slots, nearly, go back to my island, now the other thing that I did have here, which I forgot to mention, was I got quite a few other whites as well. So I now have a slaying, a fishing, 2 specialists, 2 wood cutting, an enchanter, and 2 vitality. I probably will end up just selling them, but I'll leave it for now. And we go, okay, so let's go back into Clash TP. Now I did, if we have a look at the contract, I did use the blood contract for the for that last dungeon party that I talked about. I did it for 3 hours, so I got fairly well out of it. Disable sprite production and Fate's Flip. That's a study grinding though, so it's not really much use me doing that now because I'm not grinding study, so I'll leave that. Fate's Flip, look, I haven't done it. I don't see the point in paying Sky Dust. I don't want your scales, go away. Paying Sky Dust to, can I get some, yeah, paying Sky Dust to wager. Let's just say it's an exact 50-50 chance to get it. In the end, you're going to end up overall even, and you're paying Skydust for the privilege. So for me, I might do it one day, but only when I don't really need Skydust. Okay, I didn't even see what I got there. So let's just get a little bit of damage there, and let's have a look. 16 scales, that's not bad. So if we go back into attributes again, so now I've got 1216, so 600% chance of getting a extra scales. So that, go away. So that should give me quite a few scales. Those extra bossings will probably get me an extra 1 or 2 scales. I think it is per well, yeah, I can't remember exactly. All right. I got my 39. All right, so let's keep going. I'm not going to record for the next 2.5 hours. I just want to get a few in and see how we go. $16 again. So that's pretty good. Getting 16. I'll probably get back up to like 8 or 9, or go back down to 8 or 9 every now and again. But 16 seems to be a pretty good number, especially when the Clash party is on. I mean, there's no real point in me trying to get into the top 5 for that matter, simply just because the fight's over before he usually before he perches completely, and so yeah, I can't keep up with the damage with the bow, but at least I can get some. There we go, 10 scales for that one. So yeah, I do have lots of summoning charges now. I think I've got about 160, 150, 160, but I don't have the pyres. I'm going to have to investigate on what scales I need to get good higher farming. I know it used to be dungeoneering, but I don't think it is now. I'd have to check. Alright, so... Come on, give me something good. No. Okay. Oh, grind set mission. Perfect. I think that means that I got 1,000,000 damage, did I? Stats... Clash botch damage... Oh, not 1,000,000 damage. 300... What did I... No, there we go. Yeah, clash scales. 10,000 scales found. Pretty cool. Okay. Nowhere near 1,000,000 damage. I haven't been keeping track. So... Yeah. So that's good for the grind set, but I don't grind everything to the extent that I do this, and I don't even do this all that much, but yeah, to the extent that I do this and mobs, I don't. I didn't think that was possible. Yeah, he's coming back. Is he back now? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Obviously it's possible, but he just automatically teleports back or comes back. There you go. Okay, what did I get? Nothing. 9 scales. Alright, okay, there we go. I think I'll take a break. I'm going to do this for a little while. See if I can get some more rainbows. What I'd love to do is see if I can get those 7 more rainbows so I can make a rainbow set. Even if I only get a couple though, what I'll probably do is see if I can buy some rainbows, and because I've got 10 million, I might as well spend the money on something. And then I can make a rainbow set, and that rainbow set will I'll probably use it for my slaying. I'll use it for wood cutting, for farming. I've got a fishing set, so I probably won't use it for fishing. I've got a bossing set, so I won't use it for that. But yeah, so I'll probably do that. I'll have to sit down and work out what bonuses I would like out of the pieces. I would probably want jackhammer on all of them if I'm going to use it. Like I said, I do have a mining set, but if I can replace that with my rainbow set, that would be good. I probably want planter for the planting the trees, and I'd have to look and see what else. I probably don't really, like I said, I probably don't want hooked, because hooked I'll get I have my fishing set, so yeah, I'll just have to see what I can get. I'm gonna go through the so let's wait till this dies and we'll have a quick look. $16 scales, no specials. Clash, can I just do clash scales? I think I can, yep. No, not clash scales. Alright, clash, bonuses. Dungeon potion durations would be interesting. No, I don't want pet coins, I've got way too many pet coins. Don't want that. Don't want that. Dust collector would be good. Heavy hitter I don't want. Hooked I don't want. Jackhammer would be good. Learner would be good. I reckon I'd probably go with I know I'm ignoring the dragon, I don't care. Dust collector. Jackhammer. Learner. Yep, I think that's it. I mentioned planter before. That's a pet ability, not a clash armor ability. So yeah, I was a bit wrong there. All right, so there we go. Okay, let's see what we get here, and then I'll take a break, and we'll come back and see if I can make any more clash sets. So nope, nothing there. All right, catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, it has been a while. I've basically just been grinding and doing stuff, and I realise I've probably been almost a week since I've released a video, so I probably need to get this one finished, but I haven't really done any building yet, so I'm going to have to think about that. But let me go through what I have done, if I can remember. Okay, basically I've been doing contracts, I've been doing grinding, things like that. So let's have a look at my armors. Now, I don't think I haven't really done anything with that, so that's fine. So let's have a look at my PV1. Okay, so we have a look at our mining. I'm trying to get jackhammer. I've got jackhammer on 2 of them. So yeah, I'm not quite sure whether I did mention this, but what I did with, actually start again. So what I did with my fishing ones, I was trying to get trying to re-roll to hooked, and it wasn't working. So what I did instead was I recycled them, grabbed my fishing 70s or whatever they are, 75s, and put them in to try and see if I can get hooked at least on one of the 3 bonuses. And I did that fairly quickly, so that was pretty good. So each of these has now got the maximum, except for one. I think that one is missing a couple of. So what's 8? Yeah, 8 times 75 is. Let me just. Why is this not working? Sorry, my calculator on screen wasn't working. Let's try again. $75 times, what is it? 8 is 600. Yeah, so that one's actually hasn't got all 75s. It's got like 6 74s. That's because I ran out of 75s, but I figured I'd just use 74s anyway. 6 fishing isn't really going to be make much of a difference out of like 5,000 or whatever it works out to be. So yeah, so that's what I did. So I ended up recycling them, putting 75s in. If I didn't get hooked, recycle it again, putting 75s in until I got down to some 74s, and then eventually I got all of them. So yeah, so I've got hooked on all of them. I may end up re-rolling some, but yeah. Now I did do the same with these, trying to get jackhammer. I think I already had jackhammer on 1, but trying to get jackhammer on the other 3. I got one of them, but I have been trying on these ones and have not been able to do it. So if we have a look here, we're looking for mining. What's that? That's merchant. This is mining. Yeah, so I've only got 2 75 mining scales. So I'm going to have to wait until there's a clash party and go in and do some dragons to try and get some more mining 75s. I could also try and buy some re-rolls, but I think I'll save those re-rolls for the other bonuses after I've recycled. Yeah, so there we go. Now looking at what else I've got here. So skilled I don't really need anymore. So these ones here I might recycle. Now this is a fortified set, is it? I think a battle set, sorry. This is a battle set. Yeah, so I might end up recycling that and trying to do something else. This is my mining set. I'm going to keep that. This is my fishing set. I'm going to keep that. So I have a fishing set, a mining set, and a bossing set, which I've got on at the moment. So this one here, I could recycle into a rainbow set. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, if you have a look on my right hand side, I've got 9 million, which is a little bit less than what I had. However, I have also been selling white scales. So what I've done is, if we go in and have a look at my my rainbows, I've bought rainbows. So I bought 6 rainbows to bring me up to 24, so I can go and make a rainbow scale set. And that's what I'm going to do. And in fact, what I'll probably end up doing, because if I don't get the bonuses that I want on the recycle set, is I'll be using my rerolls on those to try and get the bonuses. I don't know whether I'll get jackhammer or not. I think I looked at which were the best ones to get, I think, and I think Dust Collector, jackhammer and learner were probably good ones to get for a rainbow set. But jackhammer is mainly for mining, and I've already got mining, so I probably won't do that. So let's have another quick look then at Clash and look at the piece bonuses. Because if I'm going, you can use jackhammer for things like yeah, jackhammer's good for things like crops, and also for wood cutting, but I mean, it's mainly for mining. So yeah, dungeon potion durations, I mean, that would, the problem is the main dungeon potion that I use is bossing, and I have other bonuses for that. Black dragon's no good. Coin hunt, a chance to receive a pet coin while grinding, may give you one every however many hours. Not really worth it for me. I'd rather use it on something else. Collector, again, I mean, collector would be good if I'm trying to get the purple colossal fruits, but I'm not really going to worry too much about it. Dragon Slayer, no. Dust collector, so dust collector is the main one. Sweeping edge, I don't use, or I don't use much. Hooked, I've already got a fishing set. Jackhammer, okay, I'm thinking about it. I'll see if there's nothing else. Jackhammer's fine. Learner is good. Magic, chance to receive additional XP while breaking blocks. That's not too bad. Or filler blocks to drop ores, okay. Rare mob drops, yeah. So magic might be the way to go, because I think breaking blocks, I think, also includes things like crops and wood and so on. I think, I'm not sure. So magic. So I think what I'd probably do is Dust Collector, Learner and Magic. If I happen to get Dust Collector, Learner and Jackhammer, then that's fine. I'll probably leave it. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I want to do. All right. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do now, therefore, is I'm going to try my yeah, I'm gonna do that. Skill. Now the skilled. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a new set rather than recycle that, because I'll keep that just in case I want to get skilled on other skills on other things. So if we have a look at armor crafting. Oh, missed. And we go up here. Okay, so I've got 7, 10, 7, 9, and 3, which isn't too bad. I can also get another bone plate. I can get another scale and another gold. Okay, so the battle set, which I could recycle, needs 4 cloth, which is fine, 7 bone plate, which is fine, 3 panel, perfect, 8 scale, which is there, which is fine, 2 steel, or 2 gold, sorry, there, perfect. So I've got everything, I don't need to redo it. If I went for fortified, I'd need 15 of these, so that's just too much. If I went worker, I'd need 11 of these, so that's only a couple, and I'd need 12 of those, so that's 5, so that's probably a little bit too much. Mystic, I mean, I've already got a Mystic set, but Mystic would need 9 cloth, 3 plates, 8 panels, so I need 5 more of those, 2 scale and 2 steel. But I've already got a Mystic set, so I can keep that for when I need to try and get the 3 bonuses. So I think I'll go with the battle. So 4 cloth, 4 cloth, 7 scale, or 7 whatever they are, 3 panels, perfect, 8 scales, there we go, and 2 steel, or 2 gold, there we go. Alright, so let's make that. Workbench, and we will go with leather cap is scale, plate, and panel. Let's do that. So we have a battle. Yep, that's fine. A leather tunic is gold, cloth, and scale. That's fine. Leather pants is scale, and 3 plate. So that's fine. And the leather boots is leather, or sorry, not leather. Plate, panel. There we go. So now we have another full battle set. So if we go, if I go into attributes, just to make absolutely sure, I have intelligence 14. There we go. Perfect. How have I got wood cutting 946? Oh, I've got my wood cutting pets on. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so that's fine. I might just move outside just to make sure nothing goes wrong. That's not what I want. Clash. Okay, so let's go with the head first. I might as well just put these out like this. Okay, so max of 5. Max identical of 5, sorry. I can put more on, but I want to get the minimum for the bonuses first. Coin hunt, hooked, and dragon. Okay, white dragon, alright. Let's go for the chest. I need 8 on this one, so that's 3. Six and 8, so 8 out of 11. Yep. Collector, rare cut, and white dragon. Okay. All right, we'll go for the legs. The legs need 7, so 6, 7, 7 out of 10. Hooked jackhammer and white dragon. Okay, and finally the boots. And the boots need 4, so that's 4 out of 7. And I get Knight Prospector and White Dragon. So if I go back to what we were looking at, Dust Collector, Magic, and Learner are probably the best that I said. And I've got Jackhammer is sort of like 4th. Jackhammer on that one. Yeah, I haven't actually done very well at all. Okay, alright, I'll have to have a look and see. But there we go. So that is my rainbow set, and this is the first time I've ever had a rainbow set. I can go and put more on. I need 12 more rainbow scales, so I'll look at buying them or getting them if there's a clash party. And now I have to concentrate on trying to get the bonuses that I would like. But there we go. So that is my rainbow set. So I'll be using that for wood cutting, for farming, for dungeoneering if I want to collect stuff for pyres, which I may actually want to do. I could use it for fishing, but I don't have the hooked on them at all. But I'd also use it like merchant for when I'm trying to sell stuff. So this will be the one that I keep on, except for when I'm mining, fishing, or bossing. Yep. So that's basically what will happen. All right. So, and also I'll probably use this for slaying as well. Yeah. Yep. So there we go. All right, so that's pretty good. Now, the other thing I want to look at is missions, because I have been doing a little bit. So let's have a look at the island missions to start with. Oh, why am I going so slow? Okay, I have got 8 out of 10 Earth Dungeon runs. Basically, the reason for that is because I've been doing some of the contracts, and some of the contracts require you to go and kill dungeon mobs. So I've been doing dungeons. It's a good way of getting me to do dungeons when I don't usually do them. So yeah, so that's on its way. And then here, I've also been doing. I did the same thing. I did another dungeon run of Underworld, the second one. I've got to do that. The problem is you have to have 300 coloured wool blocks at a time, so I need to get 300. And they're quite expensive if you don't buy them off somebody, so I'll probably just look and see if somebody's selling them for cheap. And deposit a total, I will do that at some stage, but not right now. Okay, if we have a look at the personal missions, I'm pretty sure I'm up to hard. And these are the ones where most of them you need void, but it's good to get started. One of every pet type, I have been doing that. I did get my uncommon pets done. So I need 1 rare pet, I need 2 epic pets, I have all of my legendaries, I have 1 mythic, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 celestials. So a little bit way to go there. Filthy Rich, yeah, maybe. Okay, find a special item. I haven't got a special crop item, which is rather weird. So yeah, I've got to do some crops to make sure I get that before void. The brewing, I usually just wait until void opens and I've got all of the ingredients, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Same with that. A couple of those, I think at least one of those, you need to wait until void, so I'm going to wait till void. And same with that again. But here, I got really excited. I got the purple colossal for cherries while I was chopping down all my cherry trees, and I've gone, oh great, I've got that. Then I had to look back here and I've got nothing else except apple. So I've just been doing absolutely woeful on that. But if we look at my iron hoe now, I do have value picker and I do have magic, growth. They're the two that are required for higher rating and higher size items. So hopefully now that I've got those on there, I'll be able to do some harvesting of the leaves to try and get those particular things. Okay, now if I have a look at missions again, and we go into bonus, so we have, okay, that's just going to happen eventually, maybe. I've got to wait till I get all my pets before I can concentrate on that. I don't think I'll ever get that. Yeah, that's not happening. This is just too much. I've looked at it, and I can probably get the mobs killed because I'm almost there already. But Ore's Mind, I think I wrote these down. Yeah. So if we have a look, I mean, I'd have to concentrate a hell of a lot, and I'd probably have to spend a lot of time trying to maximize my efficiency on certain things. But if I have a look at stats, so mobs, nearly 700,000, 300,000 to go. I can do that, especially with sweeping slash. Ore's Mind, I'm at rank number 95, so I'm in the top 100. I've only done 16,000. I need 200,000. No, not going to happen. Ore's harvested. Yeah, Ore's. I basically do the absolute minimum that I can. I need 1.5 million. I've got less than 100,000. Not going to happen. Woodcut, top 100. I need 500,000. Sorry, hang on for 1 sec. Sorry about that. I was eating something. It turned out to be really chewy. Okay, yeah. I need 500,000. I've got 50,000. So yeah, not going to happen. Fish caught. Yeah, not even bothering about that. Clash boss. Clash boss damage. I'm a third of the way, which isn't too bad, seeing that I don't really do too much. And clash scales, I've got the 10,000. So for me to get that, I'd need to lock in 8 hours a day at least, concentrating on just doing one thing and over and over and over and over and over. I'm sorry, that's boring. So no, I'm not going to do that. So there we go. Okay. So the missions that I want to concentrate on, and that, pardon me, and that I can concentrate on for the moment are probably the prized fruits one. So what I can do is I can go and put down a some. Well, let's do it. I need to put down. Let's go with birch. I've got oak. Don't have birch. I get 64 of these. And what I have worked out is that with this pattern that I've got here, if I go and put, starting here, and I go and put one there, and I put it at the same spot, like just below the light, and I do that. Okay, so that's 8 across. Then if I come and do it here, okay, and that leaves a 1, 2, 3, 4 gap, and a 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. So if I do this, I just pick one spot on a next to a light, and then do this. I plant 64 saplings, which is perfect. That just happens to be how much it works out to be for this size area. Let's just quickly do that. This leaves a lot of space for foliage, so I can go in and chop down all of the leaves. And then what you can do, because I have a planter on my pets, I think I'll have to check. What have I got? I've got 2 more rows. Okay. But because I've got planter, what I can do is I can go through, just chop down the bottom log on each of them. Oops, wrong way. If I do that, the tree will grow again because the sapling will go underneath, and it doesn't care about logs, so it'll grow again. So basically, you just get all of your foliage back, and then I can just keep cutting it down. And then once I've got that particular prized fruit, I can then take my pets off, and I can cut them all down and go for the next one. So yeah, I think this is probably a pretty good way. It means that you don't get too many things to cut down, but it maximizes on the foliage. So I think I'm going to let that go for now. I could probably also, while I'm doing that, I could probably do the while that's growing, do the underworld ones, because you've got to bone meal them anyway. So what I could do is I'll do it here, where I'll plant the thing, bone meal it, cut down all the foliage, hope that I get the fruit. If I don't, chop the tree down, plant another one, rinse and repeat. Do I have any? I don't have too much in there, but I won't do that on camera. I'll do that later. Yeah, so there we go. I have been doing beetroot. So beetroot is on its way. I think it's specialist on its way. He's expert, I think. I'm not sure. Let me just check. Somebody just said, anybody selling 2 special iron? No, okay. Somebody already got it. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's right. The other thing I did. All right. So. Yeah. I was talking about these. Let me see if I can fly. Yeah. Talking about these standard spawners. So I came in here. I put the lava down the bottom, and I started doing the spawners. I started doing the camel spawners on the with the sand and stuff like that, and then found that they were just spawning anywhere. They're spawning in the air. So I tried a couple of the other ones as well, and it looked like I think what's happened is, oh, what's he doing up there? Oh, he must be one of the top ones. Okay, I'm going to have to put another layer up here. So yeah, so what's basically happening is that they've changed all of the spawners so they all work the same way as sniffers, so they can just spawn in the air, and so there's all you need to do is this. And I think what they've done with the haste spawners as well is there's no light requirements, so there's no things don't spawn in the dark. They can spawn in any light light levels. So that's why all of my my haste spawners are all out in the light, and all of these are just all like this. Yep. Okay, so I don't. Oh, actually, did I have blocks there? What are these? Dirt. No, I don't really want to use dirt. Okay. I probably should put a door up the top there, but that's okay. All right, I want to go see if I can stop those goats from spawning up there, which means I need some more blocks. Not those ones. These ones. So I think I can. Whoa! Oh, okay. Have I still got multiplayer place on? I think I do. Okay. Yep. All right. So you can go. Okay. This means that I'm covering up the windows, but you know, I don't think that's really too much of an issue. And if I come up here, grab my pick and do that, and hopefully I shouldn't get any more goats up here. I don't think it can go more than one block up, but we'll see. I'll just maybe wait here and see if we get any more doing that. But yeah, so there we go. Oh, okay, so this is at 270 Y level. If I am in here, 251. Okay, so if I'm standing here, I'm not getting all, because I'm more than 16 away. So what I might have to do is AFK maybe up here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to maybe just, can I stand on that? No, I can't get on that. Okay. Yeah, I may have to just put a block for me to stand on. Why can't I get in there? That's really strange. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a block for me to stand on, and I can so I can be up here, and it will be activating those. In fact, actually, I don't think I really need to do that. If I just go up to here. You're not supposed to be there. How they? Oh, that one must be in that one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so if I'm standing here, I'm less than 16 away from up there, and I'm less than 16 away from down here. So this would probably be, oh, come on. I didn't really want to do this, but I'm probably going to have to, yeah, I'm probably going to have to just bring these walls all the way down so that they don't do that. What if I just go like this? I don't think a camel can stand in there. Let's see. Yeah, I need more. Ah! Set myself on fire. Okay. Alright, I don't know whether that means that one can spawn down here. I'll just have to stand here and see. But yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, so this isn't doing too bad. Okay, there we go. Alright, I did get rid of my circumference. I didn't really like it. I was going to go and redo it again and place it at a same distance around here, make it a perfect circle, but it was just going to take too long, so I decided not to worry about it, so I took it off. Okay, so there we go. I do want to do some more either decoration or another building or something like that. I haven't really decided what building I want to do. I do want to, like I said, I do want to do a tavern, but yeah, I may have to have a look around and see. I might do that. Pardon me, I might do that though. I might do a tavern coming over here, and then just leave this bit open. So I might do that. So what I think I might do is have a look around, see if I can find a design for a tavern. I'm not going to try and make one myself because it'll look ugly, but I will try and keep it within this style, like over here. And like I said, I have an idea for what to do with that, which is related to the Discworld novels. So yeah, so I think I'll take a break and come back, and I think we'll finish off with maybe a time lapse of me building this this tavern. So yeah, catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I did a couple of missions. I did the wool mission. As you can see, I've just almost completely covered this in wool. I'll take it all down later. But yeah, that's the wool mission. So that got me, I think, $100,000. Then I did the island value mission, deposit $1 million in total. So I deposited 900,000. That gets me the tsunami key. So I'll keep that for later. I have been doing some mining. I got myself 21 enhanced lapis. So I will use that to do some enchants. I think there's some enchants I just need to get. But I'll have to go through and check all of them and see what the best enchants are. The other thing is I might just wait until Void and try and do them on Diamond. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, so in regards to this tavern that I want to do, so I've laid out the outline of the tavern here. I did it over here. It's fairly close to this one, but not too close, so it should be okay. And yeah, so I'll just see how it works out. I think it's a fairly tall one, so it's probably going to be about the same height as this. But yeah, so I'll see how I go. Now I'm using a tutorial for this by a YouTuber called Catline Crafting. I'm pretty sure I have done a Catline Crafting one before. It may even have been that, or maybe it was something last season. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm going to use a tutorial. So instead of actually just recording the whole thing, me waiting for the tutorial and things like that, I think I might just fast forward it. So I'll just you'll just see it going at 10 speed or whatever it works out to be. I'm not going to worry about the interior. I've got most of the blocks, I believe. Let me just move some stuff around. I'll probably need that and that. But yeah, if we go into PV2, yeah, so I think this is most of the stuff that I do need. So strip spruce I need to start with, yeah, and so yeah, I think I might get going. So I'll fast forward from here and come back at some stage. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I've finished this. I think I stopped recording halfway through and then forgot to actually re-record. So if you got, I think, the fast forward of half of it. But yeah, so here we go. Now I haven't decorated inside, which I will go and do. I also think I need to do some texturing around here, but I can do that off camera. But yeah, so here we go. So never mind him for the moment. So yeah, so here's my tavern. This is called the Mended Drum. I will put a sign up somewhere. But if we come over here, in here we have the entranceway. I'll do some, like I said, decoration in here, some storage and stuff like that. And then here we have the bar. And again, I'll do some decorations. I'll put some tables and chairs along here. And yeah, so there we go. So that's that. And then if we go back out, this will be another storage area in here. And we go around here, we have some stairs going up to the top, up to the back. And then here, so I'll do some stuff in here. This is another, just a little entryway, and I think this will be basically maybe some small rooms, so maybe 2 rooms on each side for accommodation. And then if we go out here and through here, and we have another area in here which I'll probably just do as some storage as well, or some decoration. Then up the top here, I think I'll just put a roof on it somewhere. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, so I think that's about it. Yeah, so there we go. So pretty big, lots of areas to actually explore. And yeah, so this, I mean, this area, I don't know what I'll do. I might just put, I don't know, I might just decorate it a little bit, put some stuff in here. But this is a troll or an ogre in the Discworld universe. It's a troll chained to the building. Basically, he's the bouncer. So over here, I've got Rocky, the bouncer sign. This is the bouncer for the tavern. So there we go. All right. I think that's it. So yeah, that's it. So like I said, I've got to go in and do some decoration. I've got to change the floor around. But I'm rather happy with this. It's fairly big. I think it worked out to be even bigger than this building over here. It did. I'll put the obligatory campfire up on top there so that it smokes out. I may end up just replacing some of these just to give it a bit more texture. I have done that down here with these, so like that, but I might do the same thing. So here I'll just grab some deep slate tile instead of deep slate bricks, and I'll just go through and just change a few around, not too many, just to give it a little bit of texture. And the same down here, I'll do that with stone brick and cracked stone brick and maybe andesite all the way around. Just the odd 1 and 2 there. And the only other thing is, I might see if I can get a different texture block here. Maybe quartz, if I can find quartz blocks. If I just do the odd quartz blocks here and there, that'll just texture that. So I'll see if I can find those as well. But there we go. All right, so that's it. I'll do all of that decoration off camera and see how we go. But yeah, I think that's it for this. I've got to do a sign here. I don't really want to do just a small sign, but I can't really do a big one. So yeah, but this will be the mended drum. If I can get a banner, if I can find a banner that's a drum banner, I'll do that. But otherwise, I'll just I'll just leave it like that. But there we go. So there is my my tavern. Once I decorate it, it'll make it a little bit more obvious that it's a tavern with the bar and the kegs and tables and so on. So there we go. All right. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers this season. Not going to get there, but I have been improving. I'm now up to 413. So yeah, thank you everybody who has subscribed. But if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Also like this video. Put a comment on there. I will reply to all the comments. Yeah, there we go. that's it. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.